Your cat might be malnourished and how you can improve their diet. We gotta remember though, that our feline friends rely on us to provide them with everything they need to thrive. Now just like us humans, cats can suffer from malnutrition if they're not getting the right nutrients in their diet. They can experience a whole range of health problems, from a dull coat to more serious issues. That's why it's so important to be aware of the signs of malnutrition in cats and to know how to address them. In this video, we're going to break down some of the most common signs of malnutrition in cats, so you can be informed and empowered to keep your little buddy in tip-top shape. Alright, let's talk about one of the first things you might notice if your cat isn't getting the nutrition they need: a dull, lackluster coat. Now, we all know cats are proud creatures, right? They love to groom themselves, and a healthy cat will have a shiny, sleek coat that just screams, "Look at me, I'm fabulous!" But when a cat is malnourished, their coat can become dry, brittle, and lose its natural shine. It's like the difference between a healthy, vibrant plant and one that's been starved of water and nutrients. This happens because essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals are crucial for maintaining healthy skin and fur. These nutrients help to keep the skin hydrated, promote hair growth, and give the coat that gorgeous sheen. Without enough of them, the skin can become dry, flaky, and more prone to infections. Vitamins like A, E, and biotin are essential for cell growth and repair, while minerals like zinc and copper help to maintain the structure of the skin and hair. When your cat isn't getting enough of these vital nutrients, it shows up in their coat. So if you notice your cat's coat looking a little worse for wear, don't just brush it off as getting older or shedding season. It could be a sign that something's off with their diet. Pay attention to the subtle cues your cat is giving you. Weight loss, especially if it's sudden or unexplained, is a major red flag that something's not right with your cat's health, and often, it's directly related to their diet. I'm talking about noticeable, consistent weight loss that you can see in their body condition. Their ribs might become more prominent, their spine might feel more pronounced, and you might even notice their waist becoming more defined. If they're not getting enough calories to meet their energy needs, their bodies will start to burn fat and muscle for fuel. This is a survival mechanism, but it's not sustainable in the long term and can lead to serious health problems down the line. Malnutrition can mess with your cat's metabolism. When your cat isn't getting the right nutrients, their metabolism can slow down, making it harder for them to maintain a healthy weight. Malnutrition can lead to muscle wasting, which we'll talk about in more detail later. Essentially, when the body isn't getting enough protein and other essential nutrients, it starts to break down muscle tissue for energy. This can lead to weakness, lethargy, and of course weight loss. A healthy cat should lose no more than 1 to 2% of their body weight per week. Anything more than that warrants a trip to the vet to figure out what's going on. Listen, we all know cats love their naps. They're masters of the art of relaxation. But there's a big difference between a cat enjoying a leisurely snooze in a sunbeam and a cat that's constantly lethargic and lacking energy. And often, that lack of pep in their step can be a sign of malnutrition. Think about it. Food is fuel. It provides our bodies with the energy we need to move, think, and, well, just exist. When your cat isn't getting the right nutrients, their body goes into conservation mode. It's like running a car on fumes. You might be able to sputter along for a little while, but eventually, you're going to run out of gas and end up stranded on the side of the road. Malnutrition can sap your cat's energy levels in a couple of ways. If they're not getting enough calories, their bodies will start to break down muscle mass for fuel. This leads to weakness, fatigue, and a general lack of motivation to do much of anything. If your usually playful and energetic cat suddenly seems withdrawn, uninterested in their favorite toys, or is sleeping more than usual, it's time to take notice. It could be their way of telling you that something's off and they need your help. Alright, let's talk about something that might not seem directly related to malnutrition at first glance. Dental health. You might be thinking, what do stinky breath and gum problems have to do with my cat's diet? Well, let me tell you, the connection is stronger than you might think. Just like in humans, a cat's dental health is crucial to their overall well-being, and just like us, their teeth and gums need a balanced diet to stay healthy. When a cat is malnourished, their gums can become inflamed, red, and prone to bleeding. This is often one of the first signs of a condition called gingivitis, which, if left untreated, can lead to more serious dental problems. Malnutrition weakens your cat's immune system, making them more susceptible to infections, including dental infections. Your cat's mouth is a breeding ground for bacteria, and when their immune system is compromised, those bacteria can run rampant, leading to all sorts of problems. Certain nutrient deficiencies can directly impact your cat's dental health. For example, A lack of vitamin D can weaken teeth and make them more prone to decay. So, pay attention to your cat's breath. If it's consistently bad, it could be a sign of dental problems. Let's get real for a minute here and talk about something we all deal with: poop. Your cat's digestive health is a key indicator of their overall well-being, and their poop can tell you a lot about what's going on inside. Changes in your cat's litter box habits, especially if they're persistent, could be a sign that their diet is out of whack. A healthy cat should have regular, well-formed bowel movements. Their poop should be firm but not too hard, and it shouldn't be overly smelly or discolored. If your cat is deficient in fiber, a crucial nutrient for digestive health, they might experience constipation. On the flip side, if they're eating a diet that's high in fat or low in digestible protein, they might end up with diarrhea. Cats have a delicate balance of good and bad bacteria in their gut. Malnutrition can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to digestive upset and other problems. We've talked about weight loss, but let's dive deeper into a more specific and concerning issue: muscle wasting. This is a serious consequence of malnutrition that often goes unnoticed until it's quite advanced. When a cat isn't getting enough protein and other essential nutrients, their body starts to break down muscle tissue for energy. This is a survival mechanism, but it's not sustainable in the long term. It's like tearing down your house to fuel your fireplace. Muscle wasting can be tricky to spot in its early stages, especially in fluffy cats, but there are some telltale signs to look out for. You might notice your cat becoming less active, having difficulty jumping up on furniture, or even struggling to climb stairs. As muscle wasting progresses, you'll start to see more obvious changes in their body condition. Their head might appear large in proportion to their body, their legs might look thin and weak, and you might even be able to feel their spine and hip bones more prominently. Muscle wasting isn't always a direct result of malnutrition. Early detection and intervention are key to addressing muscle wasting and giving your cat the best chance at recovery. Let's face it, none of us like to see our feline friends under the weather. But when a cat is malnourished, their immune system takes a major hit, making them more susceptible to infections, diseases, and a whole host of health problems. Think of your cat's immune system as their personal bodyguard, fighting off invaders like viruses, bacteria, and parasites. Now imagine that bodyguard is overworked, underpaid, and hasn't had a decent meal in days. Do you think they're going to be very effective at protecting your cat from harm? Probably not. That's essentially what happens when a cat is malnourished. Their body doesn't have the resources it needs to mount a strong immune response, leaving them vulnerable to all sorts of nasty bugs. They might get sick more often, stay sick for longer periods, and have a harder time bouncing back from illnesses. If you notice your cat is constantly battling sniffles, skin infections, or other recurring health issues, it's time to take a closer look at their diet. It could be that their immune system is compromised and needs a boost from a balanced and nutritious diet. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on keeping your feline friends healthy and happy. Remember, a healthy cat is a happy cat. By paying attention to their diet and recognizing the signs of malnutrition, you can help your feline companion live their best life. See you next time.